Hey guys, Liam here from the Biotank, and today we're going to do my look over and short video review of the Razer Black Widow Ultimate mechanical gaming keyboard featuring the MX Blue switch type. As you can see here, this is the box. I won't spend too much time on this because it's a box. On the outside we've got a picture. Top we've got some specifications. On the back we've got some more specs, just telling you about the general features. All your usual back of the box stuff. Down the side we can see it's all elite class. That's what it looks like when you unpackage the keyboard. A nice big plastic sleeve for the huge cable we're going to see later. And this awesome little cardboard slip, as you can see, a bit flashy, looks really nice. This was one of my favorite things when I unboxed it. I thought it looked really cool. With some material inside, we've got a manual, like a little fold out quick start manual. Got some stickers here. This is the Welcome to the Cult of Razer by Razer Guy. I'm not sure who that is because I don't follow Razer that hugely. And a manual for the Synapse 2.0 software. Splash, we've cut to the keyboard. Starting with the back of the keyboard, we can see the entire unit is made of plastic. The plastic feels nice. It does get a bit smudgy on the back, but I'm sure that's not really an issue as it will be facing down the whole time. It's got some rubber feet here, so it grips nicely to your desk, and as I've experienced, this thing does not move around. I had some fears that the light plastic would push around as I was moving it, but yeah, those fears were squashed once I started playing around with it. We have the usual feet here. They click up, nice and solid, click into position. Awesome feet. And yeah, that's really all that's on the back. Let's check out the cable. If you're looking for a keyboard with a decent quality cable, I would highly recommend this, even though I know that's not really a thing people look for when they buy a keyboard. The keyboard is braided. It is extremely strong. It's also really, really long, as you can see. It extends out really far. Even the smaller wires here are braided, which is really good. It feels really sturdy, and this is something you could lug around, twist around, bend, contort without fear of breaking the cable. So we come down, we see we've got the little cable control module thing here with Razer on it. We come to the end, we've got the audio jacks. There's one for microphone and for headphones, which plug into your computer and enable a feature I'll show you in a minute. Then we've got your two USB cables. One's to actually power the keyboard, and the other one is for the USB function, USB pass-through feature, which I'll also show you in a minute. So yeah, it's a really, really solid cable, and something you don't get in many keyboards these days, especially gaming ones from mass-marketed companies. These are the ports I was talking about when I was talking about the cables. See here we've got one for headphones, one for microphone, and a USB port here. So what you do is you plug the cables that come with the keyboard into your computer, then you can plug your equipment into the side of the keyboard. I find it's really good for cable management. I have started plugging my mouse into here. It means the cable is closer to me, which means I can move around the mouse a bit. It's really useful, and it's something that most keyboards have these days, but it's a really good feature to have. I think more things should have it. As you can see on first glance, it is a full-size keyboard. It does have the 10 key. All the usual kind of buttons. On this side of the keyboard we have the 5 macro keys. We have some media keys up the top here, along with the macro recording feature, the gamer mode feature, which I'll talk about in a minute, the backlighting for the keyboard, and the sleep button for your computer. Moving on to the body of the keyboard itself, we can see to the left here we have the 5 macro keys. They're instantly programmable. They all use the Cherry MX Blue switch type with the little LED here for lighting up. One thing I really, really like about this keyboard that's not in some other gaming keyboards, every single key uses the blue switch type. Unlike the Corsa K90, which uses membrane switches for the keypad and some of these functiony keys. This keyboard is all Cherry MX. I can show you. Yeah. If I can pull these damn keys off. Well, that one's got a kind of a spring underneath, but we can see that is Cherry MX Blue. Then we have the usual page up, page down, home, insert, delete keys. The arrows. You got your function key for the media keys. And you have, Windows keys, Control Alt. The Cherry MX Blue switch type is great for both gaming and typing. It gives a solid tactile feel with a awesome sounding click. I really like this click. That's just a personal thing. While not as loud as the blacks, these blue switches are really loud, so if you're using them while people are sleeping, I'd recommend switching to another keyboard. One thing I dislike about the main part of the keyboard is the font which the letters are in. Sometimes I find it hard to read when I'm typing quickly. It can be a bit annoying, but you can always buy separate keys if you want to. Along the top here we have the usual function keys, so we have F1 through to F12, with some keys having secondary functions, such as here we've got the media volume, pause, forward and backwards. We have the macro recording key for the instant macros. We have the gamer mode function, which once this is on, it disables the Windows key, which is really useful. You can also make it disable other closing functions, such as Alt F4. We have the keyboard backlighting button here. Then we have the sleep button here. So overall, a good set of media keys, which are sure to please any fan. The body of the keyboard is all plastic. I kind of would have hoped some of it would be metal, but it seems to be pretty solid plastic. The keys are all really well made. One thing I dislike though is this black can get really smudgy if you have oily fingers. You can see here. So I'd recommend cleaning the keyboard every once in a while. I've got another video up about the backlighting when it's completely dark, but I'd just like to show you the backlighting when it's actually light. As you can see here, we're on a kind of low setting, and it still has a pretty good glow. I'll just take the key off. As you can see, the LED is here, just under the switch. When I originally saw this design, I thought the key might knock out the LED, but they've seemed to have gotten around that. Just turn the brightness up a bit, and you will see that it's incredibly bright, even during the day. There we go, there's maximum brightness. This thing will light up like, I don't know, fireworks. You'll have no trouble seeing these keys. Sometimes the illumination can make the font even harder to read. So, yeah, I'd recommend getting some more keycaps if you're an avid typer. Overall, I found this to be a really awesome key set. Stay tuned to the Biotank guys. We'll have our full, incredibly detailed text review up very soon, and we'll also shoot some more videos on this keyboard. See you later, guys.